A new day and a new series on my channel, freshen up things a little bit. And today I've decided to start a new career mode with Manchester United Football Club. We're going to be using Jose Mourinho. He's got unfinished business, by the way. His first stint at Manchester United, done decent, had a bad last season obviously, but he won Europa League and League Cup, but that's not enough for Jose Mourinho. Do you know what I mean? But today I'm going to be changing the whole structure of the team. The whole philosophy, the foundation of this club is now changed because I'm here now. I'm going to push greatness and success to this team. Best believe that, man. And if you enjoy this series and you like where this is going, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know about any transfers that you want me to make. And any ideas, man, just throw it my way, because any feedback I'm grateful for. But enough of that now. Let's talk about this team and what I'm going to do. What am I going to bring to this team? Now, obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has brought his philosophy and his tactics to the team. And some of the things that he brought to the team, we have to unlearn to bring our philosophy to the team so we can play the way we want to play. But before we talk about the lineup, let's first talk about the squad. And when I know my players and who I've got at my disposal, I could bring in whoever I want to bring in and sell whoever I want to sell. Because obviously there's some players here that are like broken glass, bro. Like, they're just not needed in this team. Do you know what I mean? So Dean Henderson. Now, I don't know who to use, guys. I'm stuck in limbo here, yeah? I don't know who to use between Dean Henderson and De Gea. Now, obviously De Gea is 86 rated and he's a better keeper at the moment than Dean Henderson. But when we're talking about philosophy, when we're talking about tactics, De Gea is not a sweeper keeper. And at times, we're going to have to play up a high line. Is he comfortable doing this job of being a sweeper keeper? Dean Henderson could do this perfectly. Do you know what I mean? So he's young, he's 23, he broke through at Sheffield United. Do you know what I mean? He's a decent keeper. And he was actually in 2021 starting for Manchester United and putting in decent performances, man. So he's 80 rated. It's not like he's 69 rated or 68 rated. He's 80 rated, bro. So I don't mind using Dean Henderson. But what we're going to do with De Gea, right? We might play a high line. It really depends on that back line at the moment. Because obviously we've got Maguire. Looking like we're going to bring in Varane. Obviously it makes sense if we do bring in Varane. I'm not sure how much Varane is going to cost. Probably going to be spending a lot of money on Varane. Because obviously he's a decorated player. And his name obviously is big. So it's big money, big name. Do you know what I mean? But Maguire, he's the leader of this team. Obviously captain. He's not the quickest defender, and that's why I feel like Varane would be very good, because when Maguire pushes forward, Varane can help out and cover that space that Maguire's left. So now we can play a high line when we get a player like Varane or a centre-back that's just quick enough. Do you know what I mean? Lindelof and Maguire is not good enough for me, personally. We would have to play with a low block if we're going to use that partnership. So let me know, guys, what you would do, man. Should I get Varane? Should I get a Koulibaly, Pau Torres? Anyone, guys, that's fast and is competent. I don't want no incompetent guys at the back like Lindelof, bro. Do you know what I mean? Has no brain cells. I don't want none of that in my team, especially Jose Mourinho. He don't want that, man. But anyway, let's move on to the left back situation. Also, let me guys know what you do for the goalkeepers as well. I'm thinking about using De Gea in the Champions League games and Dean Henderson in the Premier League games. But yeah, man, just drop your thoughts in the comment section. Romero, I'm gonna keep Romero. We've got Grant. This guy is a granddad in real life, so I'm not looking to use this guy. I'm looking to keep him. Can play left back, left wing back, right this, right that. Do you know what I mean? But that's what you need, though, guys. You need somebody versatile in the back line. So when Wan-Bissaka is not there, whether that's injuries or fitness, when I train him correctly, he can come in the team and I can trust him. So he's only 19, still very young, got good potential. So I'm looking to keep him. Brandon Williams, Alex Telles, it's not really worked out for him. But I'm not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, do you know what I mean? I'm Jose Mourinho. I'm playing the role of Jose Mourinho, so I might use this guy the right way. Obviously, it's not worked out well for him. Luke Shaw, stolen the spotlight right now. Great Euros. I'm looking to use this guy at the moment. So Luke Shaw and Alex Telles, certified in this team. And I'll see what I can do with this guy. I would like to use him as a left wing back if we do go over 5 at the back, but I'm not looking to use a 5 at the back with this team. It really depends on the transfers as well. So the young players here, guys, don't know these guys. You know, I'm not a Man United supporter, so I don't know some of these guys. I know some of them, but not all of them. But Lindelof, I've already expressed what I've expressed about this guy. The problem with this guy is consistency. I need reliable centre backs, man. But pre-season, both Bailly and Lindelof, I don't want to see Eric Bailly limping off and breaking his ankle in pre-season. I don't want to see this guy scoring own goals and letting the ball go through his legs and stuff like that. But I just want to see competent performances from my centre backs. But yeah, but let's move on to Phil Jones, the mascot of the team. Phil Joke, do you know what I mean? I don't know how he's 28. I don't know how he's 28, guys, but this guy's got to go soon, man. I can't even lie to you. We do need another centre back. I'm looking at it right now. Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw seem to be the only centre backs or defenders that I actually rate. So Twanzebe, another young centre back, decent last season as well, but he's still got a lot of development, still got a lot of things to improve on. Obviously, I'm a great manager, so I could develop him and nurture him in the right way. The low is on loan for AC Milan. Wan-Bissaka, I like Wan-Bissaka. Obviously, he's going to stay. McTominay, McDonald's. I don't know what to do with this guy personally. Obviously, if we do get, let's say, a Camavinga or Ruben Neves or Brozovic or let's see, there's a lot of centre mids out there, guys. You have to throw everyone in the comments. But for me, it's not good enough. If we're trying to win the Premier League, it's just not good enough, guys. Same thing with Matic as well. He's just not good enough. I'm going to show you guys after this the transfers and what I want, who I want to bring in and stuff like that. But Matic, I'm looking to sell this guy. Trying to raise funds, man. We've got a busy transfer window right now, man. Fred, thing is about Fred, right? Fred and McTominay, obviously they're both players double pivots in real life for Manchester United. In the bigger games it works well. In the smaller games when we're trying to break down teams, move the ball quickly, these guys do not fall into that category of being effective DMs where they can move the ball and cut passing lanes and make progressive passes, sideways passing, backwards passing, man. So for me, I need a 6 that's going to destroy the play and also move the ball quick enough and switch the play and make passes into the final third. Do you know what I mean? So for me, Fred, I'd use him as an 8 and like a right centre mid role if we're using like a 4-3-3. Probably the same for McTominay, but these guys cannot play a 6. No way. No way am I having these guys as a lone 6. You're just asking for a disaster class. You know what I mean? So Ghana for me is coming back on pre-season, so I'll be using him. Don't know about this guy. Rashford will play it as a left mid. Who else? We've got Pogba. Now we're in a dilemma here because obviously Pogba's transfer listed. I'm trying to let him go in January so we can get some funds in, because obviously he's not going to sign a contract in real life, and we're trying to make P off this guy. We're trying to make some type of money. We're not trying to get rid of this guy for free. So I'm looking to transfer this guy away from the club next season, and then obviously we might bring in like a Ruben Neves. We'll get onto that later on. But Van der Beek, I like this guy. I think this guy's really good, man. I don't want him as a right DM or left DM. I want him in cam, his proper position where he can make late runs into the box. So I have to use this guy as a cam, but where do we play Bruno Fernandes? So we're in a bit of a dilemma there. Mata, sorry, he has to go. Lingard's on loan. I might actually bring him back and sell him. It's one thing I might actually do. Raise some funds. We're gonna need the funds this season. I'll tell you that right now. Bruno Fernandes, obviously he's gonna stay in the team. James, if we're getting Sancho, then he don't need to be here. I don't think he's good enough. Diallo, gonna try and train him up into a beast. Obviously Greenwood, try and convert him into a striker for the season. Got Cavani, can't rely on this guy for 38 games. He can't play every game of the season, so Martial will have to come in and do a job. I want Martial as a striker as well. These guys will come in and out of the team. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about with this team. We've got a nice team, nice squad, but there's definitely some additions that we need to bring in, like Varane, definitely Sancho. But let's get onto the transfers, man, because we need some players to come in this window if we want to win the league, man, or get far in the Champions League. My aim is to get semi-finals of the Champions League and finish second in the Premier League. I don't think we're going to get a CDM, a centre back and a right mid in the same window. So I'm looking to aim for second, definitely an FA Cup, and semi-finals of the Champions League, and I'm happy with that, man. But anyway, these are the targets for the summer: Ruben Neves, Brozovic, Rice, Calvin Phillips, Tuchemani, Camavinga, Saul Niguez. Ndidi's going to be pricey as hell, but I got Ndidi here, Coop Miners, Sancho, Koundé, Pau Torres, Botman, Koulibaly, Varane, and Suyunchu. So these are all the targets that I'm looking for right now. But if I want to narrow it down to realistic transfers, Declan Rice will be at the top. Definitely Camavinga. Ndidi's going to be a lot of money, so I might as well take him out the short list. But Sancho is one that we're going to buy right now. What do you think these guys will be asking for? I'm going to put in, since his current value is 106 million, I'm going to try 120. At least it's for 44 million, guys. That's not a lot of money, man. We're trying to get Varane in as well. All right, I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop that to 115. Let's see what they say. Are you nuts? 180 million for Sancho. You're smoking, man. You're smoking. The Dortmund manager, mate. You need to lay off the drugs, man. I can't lie. 180 million for Sancho is nuts, man. But we have to get this guy in. We have to get him in. This is a player that we need at the club. We do have Greenwood, to be fair, but Sancho will offer that creativity and just tech to the team. That's what we need, man. All right then. All right. Plus I'm trying to convert Greenwood as a striker. So 150 million for Sancho. I ain't going higher. No, 140 million. I'm not going higher than that. I want to put 130, but they've offered 180. I'm gonna have to leave this guy out. 140. Now I could have went lower than that. Could have went lower. But so Sancho might be coming to the club. But think about it. If we buy Sancho, we can't buy the likes of Varane. We can't buy the Declan Rice. So it really makes no sense if you go for Sancho, because we need other positions as well. We can get a Declan Rice and a Varane in the same window, right? But Sancho will cost us like 2 players. So I'm in a dilemma here. But anyway, guys, these are the players that I want in my team. If we get rid of, let's say if we get rid of Pogba, I might want to bring in a Neves. If I'm looking for a CDM, a lone pivot, definitely a Declan Rice. And if you got any more targets, just let me know, and I will see if I can inquire for these players that you guys send me. But anyway, man, the board's expectations: reach the Champions League final. That's a bit unrealistic. Win the FA Cup, like I said. My aim is to win the FA Cup. Manchester United haven't won a cup since 2017, guys. That's a joke, you know. So I need to win an FA Cup or some type of trophy this season. Finish in the Champions League place, obviously. The youth development is on high priority. Now, I'm going to be recruiting all the young players around the world, from England to Brazil. Do you know what I mean? We need to buy as many young players as possible, since it is on high priority. Obviously, it says sign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old. Even with the young players that we've got right now, I'm trying to develop these players. Something that Mourinho has actually been very weak on in real life is developing young players and actually keeping them at the club and not suffocating them into a certain system. Greenwood is going to be my striker in the future, guys. Yeah, and I'm going to be using Ghana in the pre-season. And if he shows up, Ghana, yeah, and if he shows up, you never know. You might be in and out of the squad. Never know, guys. But brand exposure, get 12 wins in home league matches. That's easy. Sign 3 players from South America. I'm not even going to bother with that. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much within the same season. Sign 3 crucial players and make a profit of 112 million. Yeah, we'll see about that, man. But anyway, man, I just want to talk about the squad real quick. The tactics. I'm going to show you certain formations that I've found that might work with this team. But this is my starting 11 so far. Dean Henderson in goal. Or De Gea, actually. Let me put De Gea in first. So De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Maguire, Shaw, Rashford. Don't really want to be playing Pogba LDM. So for now, it's going to be a McTominay and Fred partnership. Greenwood, Fernandes and Cavani. Now, how I'm going to get Pogba playing in this team is in a 4-3-3 as a left centre mid. Because let's say we play Pogba, right, in this team with Bruno Fernandes. Because if Pogba plays, Bruno Fernandes can't be dropped, right? Pogba will have to play left centre mid. Bruno will be like a right attacking mid / right centre mid, coming back to make a 4-5-1 off the ball. But who's going to play in this role here? That's what I'm saying, guys. I do want to play Pogba. We need to create more chances as a team, because the only creator in this team is Bruno Fernandes, right? And Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw creates a lot on this left hand side, but we need other players as well putting their weight when it comes to creating their chances. That's why I say Pogba needs to be playing. But what system do we play, right? We need a Rice. We cannot have Fred. We cannot have McDonald's playing this role. They will not do a job in this role. They're not good enough defensively, in my opinion, right? So I'm thinking about getting Rice and leaving Sancho. If you got any more ideas for this role here, right, just let me know in the comments. Camera would be another good signing as well. Anyone that plays in that 6 and is good defensively and can also move the ball around quick enough, right, it's okay for me. But right now, this position here is a position that we need to you know, sort out quickly before the season starts, because obviously Matic could do that role, but we can't rely on Matic. Guy's getting old now, do you know what I mean? He's almost a granddad. So I'm going to show you guys all the formations and tactics that I want to use. Obviously against the smaller teams, we're going to be pressing, having that high line. Against the bigger teams, like what Jose Mourinho does, compacts the middle, defends with that deep line, and you know, makes the game very cagey. But that's the tactics really. 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3 is the go-to at the moment. And if I find any more ideas or any formations that I want to use for this team, I'll let you guys know in the second video. But that's pretty much all that I want to talk about in this video in terms of Manchester United and me managing and coaching this team to greatness, the resurrection. We're gonna do big and great things with this club, man. You know, when you got me as a manager, let me tell you something, yeah, we're gonna also sort this out in the second video, the youth staff and stuff like that. We'll get that all finalized and sorted out. But yeah, man, I'm done. This is part 1. Next episode, going to be talking about pre-season, getting the players fit, training, and yeah, man, I'll see you there.